Oh, well, look who it is. It's Old Iron. So, I guess you got Thomas in trouble all because you couldn't pull those sets of trucks? It wasn't Edward's fault, James. I wanted to pull the train anyway, so he gave it to me. It's even funnier than the time Edward tried to pull a train but failed and got stuck in the shed for a long time. Is Old Iron having a hard time trying to pull those trucks? Maybe you need us older and bigger engines to pull it. And you can just stay in this little shed while you watch us engines pass by. It's not like we need an old engine like you anyways. Gordon, that is enough. Well, look what you just did, Gordon. Now Edward's mad. So, what is he going to do for a big and strong engine like me? Gordon, I'm getting sick and tired of putting me and Thomas down. Out of all of us, you and James are the most annoying of all at this shed. Yeah, we might need bigger engines like you, but we're all stronger. And plus, you can't be talking the fact you was turning the turntable and it got jammed on some track and you fell into a ditch. Is that what a really useful engine really does? Plus, you let a small engine like me push you up your own hill because you got stuck on it. So, Edward, why would you care about those situations? Those were days or weeks ago. Well, that's because you are supposed to be a really useful engine. Really useful engines don't get stuck up a hill on purpose. I found out from my driver Charlie that you were doing that on purpose. Your driver told you to get up the hill and you refused? Maybe your own brother Scotsman wouldn't do such a thing like that. Oh, really now? Putting my brother in this situation too? Yes, in fact I am. Maybe if it wasn't for your fat design, maybe it wouldn't be a better engine. Hey, Edward, do you think you're taking this a bit too far? If you think you're so tough, look at all your other situations. Fell into a ditch, got stuck on a hill, teasing with small engines, crashing into Crook Ronan. You went on the wrong branch line and fell into some chicken farm or something. You couldn't move out the way in time, so Percy crashed into you, getting you all covered in jam. Maybe you're better scrapped with your dead brothers and sisters. Okay, Edward, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to stop you right there. Look, I know Gordon is making you mad, but you can't just go out like that. Gordon does have dead brothers and sisters, but I do too. You remember Timothy? He's long gone. Plus my other E2 brothers and sisters are all dead too. So I'm the only E2 around here. I wish I was like Gordon because he still has one of his brothers alive. I know Gordon is making you mad, but can you kind of like chill on the negative sentences you're saying? Well, alright. Let's just go to sleep, Thomas, before I get any more heated. Sure. And with that, Thomas and Edward went to sleep. Oh, that moron. One day I'll treat him like I did Thomas. Pull him all the way to Wellsworth. By then he'll learn not to mess with us big engines. Gordon, Edward is kinda right, you should lay off the negative side of you at least. Plus, didn't you bully me because I had a small firebox? And then right after my flying kipper crash, I got this upgrade. Why are you choosing Old Iron's side? Well, he does have some points. A really useful engine wouldn't crash into some ditch or something. Nor stay on your own hill and have Edward himself to push you up. Well, I'll be honest, I haven't seen Edward that mad before. Well, James, you have a point. Usually he is really nice and all. Maybe you are right, Henry. Just please try to better your character. Because you might not want to see Edward this mad anymore. Because even if he is an old engine, he can be a heated one at times. I'd say Edward was pretty tough doing that. A K2 furnace railway engine and an LNER greasily engine. Now, let's get to sleep. Plus, Gordon, you don't want you and Thomas being late for your express train, since Thomas has to push your coaches. You're right, Henry. I guess messing with Edward was a bad idea, I suppose.